Now, who is a fan of frozen yogurt? I am. But I don't like paying those high prices that you'll see at all these popular frozen yogurt places. Now I'm going to show you a great easy recipe that you can make with your KitchenAid ice cream attachment. Now I've left this in the freezer for the last 24 hours. You need to get this special mixing bowl. Basically it's nice and frozen here on the outside. So this basically lets you get the consistency of that frozen yogurt. So these are the ingredients we have. We have some nice vanilla extract from Costco. I'm using stevia in this recipe. Now stevia is a replacement for sugar. Most of these type of recipes you'll see have about a cup to 2.5 cups of sugar. I'm doing things a little bit differently. Basically a pack of this sweetens like 2 teaspoons of sugar. So this is how much I'm going to be putting in. Then I have just a regular 650 gram container of Activia vanilla yogurt. So I've used full fat yogurt as much as possible. And then I have another container of Liberté Mediterranean black cherry Greek style yogurt. So this isn't Greek yogurt, it's Greek style, but it still has the nice 7% fat that we need. And it has that cherry flavor. So with the cherry and the vanilla, we'll see what kind of combinations we have. Now if I wanted to just do vanilla, I'd just get a plain and just have a little bit more vanilla extract, but we'll see what happens. The main part of this is to make sure that we have the cherry and and additional ingredients at the end. I'm going to add walnuts, blueberries, whatever's in season. Okay, so let's just add everything to the bowl here first. Okay, so now we're basically going to take all the ingredients and put them in our mixing bowl. You want to mix this on low for about 30 minutes. Usually when you're making ice cream, it's about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm just taking everything out of this container first. This yogurt's a lot thicker than the other one. So you need, for this type of a good frozen yogurt, you want to make sure it has that nice thick taste. See how it's sticking to the spoon here? Okay. Next, I'm just going to add that sugar. Voila. And honestly, I like to just eyeball how much vanilla it is. You're not going to really taste it that much, but we'll see if I add a little bit more what we can taste. Smells good. Okay, so I added about a tablespoon there. Now the KitchenAid is a little bit different how to put in the actual attachments to mix. What I usually do is I put this in first, right down the middle, right down the center. Because the strange thing is this doesn't attach very well to the actual component that it does the mixing. So this is the attachment here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the KitchenAid down. And you'll see that it makes it kind of locks in here. Then what you do is you need to change the mixing from standard just to so it's locked. And I'm going to change this to setting 1. Oops. So right now we're going to let this run for about 30 minutes. You'll see it's on a very low setting, and you can see it's slowly starting to get that nice frozen yogurt type consistency that we're looking for. Minute point, so now you can see the consistency of the yogurt. Let me just turn this off. Slowly raise this. That's just our baby in the background. Don't be shocked. This is the hardest part I find, cleaning the actual utensil without getting ice cream everywhere. Or frozen yogurt. So you can kind of see the consistency here. How's that if you come in close? So this is the type of consistency that you'll end up with the mixer here. So I usually put this in a couple different containers because I usually just bring one to a friend and one we keep. So I don't have any discipline when it comes to sweets. So at this point, it's optional. If you want, let's say you had some cherries on hand, you can add them in, or you can add walnuts or different types of fruit. Like I use the cherry yogurt, so it's going to be overpowering a bit. But you can see the texture turned out really nice. So you could possibly eat this right away, but I like to leave this in the freezer for a little bit longer because you'll see the bowl starting to thaw out here. And there you go. You'll have, look how much frozen yogurt you can get compared to what you get at one of these fancy frozen yogurt places. So if you ever want to make this on your own and you have a mixer, I really suggest this attachment. It's a lot of fun and it lets you be creative with different flavors that you probably wouldn't try otherwise. Cheers!